Hello guys, it's Jake from Whites for Tactical, and today we are showing you the brand new Delta Armory FREYA. It's absolutely shredding that target there. So this FREYA today that we have in front of us is the brand new model, okay, which is the Skeletonised M4 FREYA series, okay. This is what was just released at Iowa with the pictures that we saw back in February, okay, and they're now landed in the UK and they're available to order. There's only a small quantity available at the moment of the first batch, but there'll be more on the way throughout the year, so no need to panic if you don't manage to get one early on, okay? We will be restocking these all the time throughout the year. As soon as they're in stock permanently, it'll be part of our regular line, especially with how popular the recent Freyas have been with Delta Armory, okay? So straight away, you can see here, if you're looking at the previous Freya, so this one, we have this really nice skeletonized receiver and upper and lower, right? This one is accented with blue, and you can see behind me that I've got one with red and one with gold, and they are releasing these without any of the two-tone colors if you didn't want those accented colors, right? They're not here yet, they will be here soon, and they're also going to be releasing them with different handrail, which is like it's like a honeycomb handrail, which I believe, again, is coming out later on in the year. Now, firstly, you can see that it has the PW stock on it, right? So right at the back compared to the previous normal M4 stock that you get with most of the EAGLE series, right? Which gives it quite a different look for something that is actually a longer platform. So considering this is a full-length AR, it's still got the PW stock on there, which is quite nice and tight and compact for the rear end of it. Now, the composite of this is full metal, okay? It's a complete metal build, and obviously you can see that it has that hex honeycomb or hex cutout feature, should I say, onto the actual platform itself, right? Which gives it a nice, more modern look to regular M4s that we've seen on the market. Now, internally, this is a different gearbox, right? This has the new V3 GOLEM Gearbox inside, which, if memory serves me right, not that much of the Freya needed that many upgrades, okay, but it's a new reinforced gearbox, which has more, it's a more open cut areas with more reinforced brackets and braces on parts that might incur more stress, okay. It also is the latest model of ETU of the EAGLE series, okay, and also I believe they were going to put brushless motors in them, but that would be something that we'd have to open it up and have a look, okay. So what we'll do is we're going to break this down, have a look inside the box, and then we'll get it arranged and see how it fires, all right. Inside the box, as normal, as you can see, you've got the standard Freya packaging, okay, which is as always from Delta Armory, okay, and then we have on the sides here Freya stickers on the side, okay, for the new model, which is a yellow tag, which is slightly different than what we've seen on the other models, okay. When you open up the box and you get the internal out of there, it's, as always, nothing super fancy, just your cardboard and your foam packing, followed by your EAGLE series MOSFET programming tool, your Delta Armory guide, and the mag with your Allen key set at the front, okay. What we'll do, we'll get a close-up look of it, and we'll get this tested on the range. Okay, so this is the blue model, okay, with the nice stylish blue and chrome accents, as you can see here. We will pull a little bit closer to the other colours also. So here you can see obviously the gold, which has obviously got the cutouts on the side there. Nice gold finish on the inside of the gearbox, okay. And the red is very similar, okay. You can also see that just under there as well. You have the warranty seal and the gearbox itself. So the rear of this one again comes off as a normal PW stock. You push your two buttons at the rear, which allow you to take that stock off. And again, you can see the battery size here. It just unscrews, and it's nothing crazy on that battery capacity. It's the normal style. I mean, enough to get a stick in there. I put a 1450 in, which is probably a little bit too a 1550. Sorry, it's probably a little bit too zealous for that. They might need a smaller one as it gets the wires pinched in. Now we're going to just take the gearbox apart, or the receiver apart, to get a look at that new gearbox, which can be a little bit stiff sometimes. So just bear with me, and we can have a look at exactly what we can see on that new gearbox. Give that a tap. They're always a little bit stiff with the Delta Armory pins, which is good. It's really nice retention on there. You will have to give them a tap to get them out, okay? So opening that apart, quickly trying to get eyes on that new receiver. Really, really stiff, which is good. Okay, right, here we go. So this is the new GOLEM gearbox, okay? And you can see here it's got the GOLEM on the side. Looks like a couple of screws might need a little bit of tightening up, or maybe they've just been Loctited in. I mean, it's nice, got a really nice air nozzle on there. You see the back there, you've got your spring and obviously your spring guide. We're not going to take it all apart because I'm not interested in wanting to strip the whole thing down right now, especially when it's so brand new. But yeah, looks good. Looks like they might have fixed the tappet plate issue as well. It looks like a different type of tappet plate, which was quite a weakened one, which could lead to BBs. Some of the batches where they were slipping out, the nozzle wasn't retracting fully enough to pick up the next BB, which is interesting. So hopefully that's sorted as well. But apart from that, yeah, it looks like a nice bit of kit. It's nice and shiny, which who doesn't like shiny? And the fact it's blue and everything is a nice little touch. You know, gives a nice added extra to it. The handrail and obviously top receiver, still obviously all aluminium or metal, whatever it might be, hot metal maybe off the top. You've also got your obviously blue charging rod as well, which is nice. And the barrel, still a brass barrel with what looks to be, could be one of the Trinity bookings in there, which is quite nice. The Trinities are very good, quite a decent aggressive hop rubber in that. Can't quite get the camera to see, but I'm pretty sure that is a Trinity in there. See a bit of it poking through, but there we go. So yeah, overall, nice bit of kit. Probably wants a little bit of wearing and bedding in. Not much too different to the regular Delta Armory Freyas, which are great bits of kit, by the way. I just kind of was hoping that it would be a little bit more, I don't know, snappy, or you notice a bit more consistency. But again, it is brand new. It needs a bit of bedding in, giving it the benefit of the doubt. You know, I'm not expecting miracles on day one from it straight out the box. But yeah, there we go. We'll get this one back together, and then yeah, again, let's see the performance. See how the accuracy is of this Freya, the new version with the GOLEM Gearbox. Okay, we're going to look for the grouping rather than the actual size on the target. So we're not looking if we hit near the bullseye, just of how good the space is between the shots. All right, this is stock and it's not zeroed in, so just bear with me while I get my eye in. Okay, cool. We're going to have to do another group now. So I've readjusted my position. Apologies on that. And we're going to now try and aim central the target, okay, and see how we're getting on. Okay, that was quite a decent 10 shots there, and we'll have a look at that. Firing full auto at the target, you know, it's got a decent amount of rate of fire to it. It's quite nice and snappy. It looks a lot better now it's getting bedded in. I reckon the grouping is significantly improved. It's absolutely shredding that target there. You know, it's really nice bit of kit. And there we go. So here we are now. We're going to give a little test on the chronograph here. Obviously, we're set at 0.2s. And obviously, we are just going to shoot down the range to give it a little test and see how we're performing. So, single shot, 3.46, 1.12, 1.11, 1.13, 1.10, 1.13, 1.13. So, what's really nice here, I mean, a little bit hot there, but it could just be, again, a bit of bedding in, is to see that they're actually getting close to the money, which is on the 1.13 side of things. I've seen it a lot with the last batch of Freya where they'll be at 320. They won't be actually on the money. We have to upgrade them to get them, you know, as close as we can. So that's nice to see. And on full auto, let's have a little look at how that's going. Okay. So what? Yeah, you know, you're looking at anywhere from the 1.10 to 1.14, which is literally on the dot, with the bar an exception of one round that obviously came through high. That could be a, you know, ill weight in the BB, or potentially just a little build up in the hop there as it wears in. So yeah, that's really good. That's on the money. That's really impressive actually for the last Freyas, which is a nice update. So it's glad to see they've got it on the money. Now, surprisingly, that's quite a big group there. I thought it would be a little bit tighter if I'm honest, but saying that, you know, we are using 2s. The hop isn't set in, and it probably hasn't had time to bed in yet. So I can't really give it the full credit there, but that is how we test it on the channel. So I mean, we've had things that have been complete stock that have been a little bit better than that. Even to the point that when I first did a couple of shots, I noticed I was leaning on the mag, and it might have given a bit of an inconsistency. So I thought we'll lift up off the mag and try again without that. But I mean, you know, it's not any more expensive than the previous Freya. So let's have a quick look. Single shot, obviously here. I mean, that actually looks a lot better, the group in there, than what I was just firing at a minute ago. I'll just do one of these little metal targets, and you can see if you can hear that dink of it pinging off it. So, I mean, it's got a decent amount of accuracy when you need it. It'd be interesting to see it at a little bit further range, but it fires pretty well. The rate of fire, nothing super spectacular. It's important to remember that these are on 7.4 volts, and it's not a brushless motor. Okay, looking back into it, this is just the standard motor. The brushless motor is still yet to come. All right. You can see that it has obviously PDW stock, which, if I'm being honest, I haven't screwed all the way in. I do find sometimes PDW stocks can be a little bit annoying. It's just the battery capacity that I've put in there is a bit too big for this weapon. But overall, it's a very nice design. It's really interesting to look at. It's different. It's nothing super fancy. It's nice and lightweight. It's a bit smaller on the back end. Yeah, it's nice, but nothing crazy different about the previous ones, unless you like the stylish design of the blue and the skeleton cutout gearbox. Yeah, I mean, if you want a new weapon and you're looking to get one, you wanted a FREYA anyway, why not get this one with the GOLEM Gearbox? But actually, I'll probably say that if it was something about wanting the newest one, I would wait for the one with the brushless motor that's going to be coming soon, and hopefully, yeah, they'll just see another update on them again, and it'll be nice to see how it progresses. You know, this will be one of our best sellers throughout the year. It's a great platform, really moddable, speed trigger on there. The blue color isn't for me, but it does make it look stylish. And if you like the content, guys, give us a like, follow, and subscribe for more.